Hey everybody, welcome to the call. Pete, thanks for the great introduction there. We got a special treat for you tonight. We have some superstars here that have been instrumental in putting together our Save Club health program. So they're going to be sharing with us just what's going on in the world of health. If you're here for the very first time, I want to welcome you. We've got a opportunity here to help you save money, earn money, create the lifestyle of your dreams. It's been a absolute blessing to have been starting this company and have such great momentum here in just the first, about 130 days. We got launched June 1st, and we've brought this opportunity around the world. We've been able to bring on over 58,000 retail partners to share with us in the savings, over 60,000 restaurants, over 800,000 locations for travel around the world. We've tied in amazing travel portals, and they're here all here for you to help you save money and make money. But one area that I'd wanted to get started with early on and share with you guys is with our health program. Here, there's a lot of things changing in the world of healthcare, and I don't know if any of you have had to use healthcare, hopefully for checkups and stuff, and nothing too detrimental. But uh, the health programs are scary. Like I had health insurance, and that was very underserved. Anytime I needed to see a doctor or get something checked out, I had to schedule meetings, go to an office, maybe see a specialist, get a referral, pay copays, and the system just wasn't working for me. I actually canceled my health insurance because I just didn't like it. But what that left me was with no primary care doctor, no access to any pharmaceuticals if I needed them. And I just, it was not a good place. Well, here at Save Club, we've put together a health program that helps people who are undercovered, helps people even with full insurance get immediate access to a primary care doctor, to urgent care, access to prescriptions, vision, dental, and so much more. So we're going to be sharing that with you tonight. JP, Jess, if you're on the call here, we've got a room just loaded up with people. If you could either unmute or raise your hand so I can pick you out here from this sea of people. Here we go. I got Jess right here. I'm gonna make her a co-host, and JP, not sure. A lot of John's in here, so maybe.
Hi.
Hi, Jess. Welcome to the call.
Jess and I are on the same device, so that's why I didn't log in.
Okay, great. Here, I'm gonna turn off this screen share here for a second so we can see your pretty faces.
There you
Um,
go.
so John Paul and I have known each other for going on about 15 years. This is such a dynamic leader, Wall Street banker turned philanthropist, entrepreneur, one of the hardest working men that I've ever met, super high credibility. And as I started reaching out, looking for programs to add to Save Club, I reached out to JP and I said, "Hey, John Paul, what are you up to?" And he shared with me his quest to put together the most comprehensive healthcare program and really solve a lot of the problems that are out there. Because, when you're out there, you're solving problems for people, that's when you can be rewarded. And I've got no doubt he's going to be rewarded in a major way for all that he has done. So, without further ado, uh, John Paul, can you share with us, what you've put together, how you've been able to align it here at Save Club, and what type of value we can bring here to our members?
Absolutely, Charles. Thanks for the kind words, and it's been a pleasure watching you grow. I remember you were just a young buck in the industry as a new distributor, and so I've watched you elevate on the technology side, and now you're on the ownership side, and I couldn't be more proud to be your friend and your brother, and now your partner in this new venture. So, guys, I want to just take a few minutes and let you know that you're at the right place at the right time. The window of opportunity will open once or twice in a lifetime. And if you're forward thinking enough and you can see the value and you can attach yourself to the right people, and if you can get ahead of the momentum, you can create life changing situations for yourself. Each one of you is on your own journey. Each one of you is at a different place in life. I can tell you that, I had to make a decision about my future 25 years ago. I was a Wall Street guy, and I worked for one of the major firms, John Hancock, and I'd hit the ceiling, and we had an incredible run. I never thought to be anything besides a banker, but I had a good friend who was in my firm, and he walked away and got involved in network marketing. And I thought he was absolutely nuts. And the guy called me every single week for 10 months. And so I finally said yes to go to a meeting. The company is called ACN, and it changed my life forever. So if you fast forward 25 years, right, I can tell you what that decision has turned out for me and my family. We've built a team of over 700,000 distributors in 60 plus countries around the world. It's paid us over $20 million. And I don't say any of these things to bring attention to myself. I'm telling you these things to let you know that we're experts in the space and we understand when real value has presented itself. Now, to that effect, I also have my business partner. His name's Kevin Grimes. He's also my attorney, and he is arguably the number one MLM compliance attorney in the world. He's represented most of the billion-dollar companies like Herbalife and Melaleuca. He's been in the space 35 years after being a Navy JAG attorney. He's represented 1,500 clients, and you could not find a more qualified attorney in the space to let you know that you're doing things the right way. He's also an expert with the FDA and the FTC. And I have my beautiful wife who's sitting next to me. She's also my business partner. She's a co-founder and co-CEO of the company along with Kevin. Jessica has just a stellar background. She ran the PR department for a multi-billion-dollar company out of Texas. She worked with Donald Trump for 7 years when his company owned the Miss Universe pageant. Her company was the crown sponsor. The owner of that company ran for the governorship of the state of Texas, and Jessica ran his campaign. So as a result of that, she was able to work on Obama's second campaign in the state of Texas, targeting the U.S. Latino community. And she also worked with Harvard University when they developed their first U.S. Hispanic leadership curriculum. So you got a lot of sophistication at the ownership level. And we have a fourth partner named Alex Rodriguez. He is out of Texas. Alex is the only Hispanic Latino MLM owner who's ever built a billion-dollar company. They were ahead of the curve when electricity was being deregulated. He was the founder of Ignite and Stream Energy. So you've got some owners that are in a place in life where they can literally pick and choose what they want to do. So here's how we got to a place where we understood that healthcare was going to be the next great move. We teach all over the world that a quantum shift happens about every 20 years. And it happens whenever a new product, service, or technology is put into the marketplace, and everybody has to use it to keep up. I think most of us are on this call are old enough to have lived through three of them. Most of us remember life before computers, life before the internet, and life before cell phones. I think you guys would all agree that those were services and technologies that changed the world forever. So during COVID, a couple major things happened. We got grounded. Prior to COVID, we were somewhere around the world 20, 25 days a month. During COVID, we were slammed. Well, my partner, Alex, he's lived his life as a morbidly obese man. I mean, 450 to 500 pounds. And during COVID, he thought that he was going to pass away because he was in such a high risk category. And he went on this health journey and he lost about 250 pounds during that time. He's kept it off. He reversed diabetes, reversed hypertension. So as a result of that, we said there is a business here, right? And I had my own health challenge. I was running down a mountain and I rolled my ankle. And I had my right foot and ankle amputated, right? And so Alex and I were both going through life-changing experiences during COVID, but it also created a window of opportunity. We said, listen, there has to be something here. And so we put together a company called Epic MD, EPIQ, Epic MD. And it is a telemedicine platform that provides health and wellness services to small and mid-sized businesses. We literally had no idea what we're doing outside of the fact that we knew we had a very large distribution channel that we can work through. And over the last 4 years, we perfected the model. We grew it out, to about 25,000 monthly active members. And so earlier in the year, we decided that we were going to create a new brand. And we were going to go to what we call the personal consumption model or the individual market, right? Individual members and users. And because we were both professional networkers and Kevin had been in that space, we knew and we fully understood firsthand that most network marketers and most independent salespeople, like real estate agents, anyone who's a small operator, they don't have health and wellness coverage. And so we said there's got to be something here. So we went out and we partnered with a company called New Benefits. They're a $2 billion a year behemoth. They're the largest alternative insurance provider in the United States. They service 25 million customers. Companies like Burger King, eBay, the women's ladies LPGA professional golf circuit, the list of the largest oil union in the country. But they've always wanted to get into the personal consumption model. So we went to them, we cut a deal, and we formed a new company called Benavita. Benavita. And guys, here's where it gets really exciting, right? We teach that a quantum shift happens. I told you that, right? And there's a quantum shift that's happening inside of healthcare. Right now, the U.S. healthcare system is broken. The average American family is spending $12,000 a year to insure their family for health and wellness protocols. Healthcare coverage has outpaced income by 300% the last 15 years. It's a model that does not work. But what COVID did, it taught us that technology is so advanced now that we can get world-class healthcare through in a virtual manner through telemedicine. Now, here's the real numbers. The last numbers that were available in 2023, telemedicine, Teledoc was an $83 billion channel. Wall Street expects it to grow to 350 billion excuse me, 135 billion in the US over the next 3 years and roughly 300 billion worldwide. It is changing. If you could go back 25, 30 years ago and you knew what the internet was going to look like in 2025, but you knew it then, what would you do? What would you do? Well, you have that exact same opportunity now because technology has created this next quantum shift. And people like Charles that are visionaries, they understand the value and how this can change lives. You have the ability to create a brand and do something amazing for yourselves. So we created a company called Benavita. It is a contraction word for the word benefit in the Italian word vita, which means life. Benavita. Now, this is so powerful, guys. Charles knows this, but we just closed this. Because we have this $2 billion giant behind us, we received an unsolicited offer in June from a public company. We just closed today. We're at the right place. We're going to do something spectacular, and we need you guys, right? So we're going to create this new wave, this new energy, and those people that work, that pay a price, change your life forever, right? Benefit looks like. We offer tier 1 and tier coverage. Tier 1, there's 7 products in there, and they're all done through virtual care. It taught us that we could get care over the internet. So our first service is our urgent care. It's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no deductibles, no copays, no pre-existing conditions. You enroll with us, right, and you become actually you go through SaveClub, Benavita, we're just your service provider, right? You go online and you order. I'll tell you this, we have all the data to show that 70% of all ER visits and 40% of all doctor's visits are not necessary. You can do it through telemedicine. I'm going to share 2 quick stories of how this works. About a week ago, and we sent the video to David and to Charles. About a week ago, I developed pink eye, right? And I was having a hard time seeing out. So it's about 11 o'clock at night, and we're at a Denny's. And I told my wife, I'm miserable. So we went online from the restaurant, and we ordered an urgent care visit, right? My wife took a picture of my eye. Within a few minutes, the doctor called back. He gave me a consultation, and he sent the prescription to CVS, which is just a few miles from our house. Had that been a regular doctor's approach, I would have called my doctor the following morning. And the way doctors go in California, you got to probably wait 5 to 7 to 10 days, if not 2 weeks or more, before they'll see you. So it worked out perfect. Another time we were in Oklahoma recently, and a friend of mine came in from Arkansas, and he's got very bad gout. He cannot eat meat, but he ended up eating a hamburger, and as a result, his left knee swelled up like the size of a softball. He could barely walk. So we went to a restaurant. We were at the Oklahoma City Riverwalk. We went to a restaurant. I registered him. Within 15 minutes, doctor called him back, give him a prescription, give him a steroid, and send it to a CVS right around the corner from the restaurant. And the pain and the inflammation went away, right? And we've just got countless stories of why this works. No one likes going to the doctor. No one likes going to the ER. For those of you that come from big metropolitan areas, the average wait time in an ER, it's 10 to 20 hours. And where we live in a major city, you could be either, 24 to 30 hours waiting to get in, right? So the model's broken. So we know we have a virtual technology that the marketplace needs. Number two, our second product, right? It is our discount prescription care, right? So when you register with SaveClub, you get access to one of our vendors. It's called Manifest. The top 1,000 most prescribed medications as identified by the ADA every year are free. The next 200 are $5 and the next 200 are $7. Now, there is a process and a way to get it done. The very first time you use it, it's going to take you about 5 minutes, to get enrolled. But once you do it, it's seamless moving forward, right? This is a critical technology, and I'll tell you why. We have all the data to show that 30 to 60% of every prescription written in the United States is never filled. Why? The average person cannot afford the deductible or the copay, so they do not fill their prescriptions. So we have a service that people need. Our third service is our mental health care, and it covers everything from alcohol, drugs, violence, gambling, depression. Maybe you have a pornography addiction, whatever it is, right? You get access to world-class doctors and psychologists that will help you. Now, we're not the only one that offers that particular service. There are others out there, but I pay more so that you can have access to the same doctor on a regular basis. All the data shows that the probability for you to heal and address your underlying issue is greatly increased when you can develop a relationship with your service provider. All the other companies out there, they have doctor of the day. So whoever's in the pool at that moment, that's who you'll get. So we pay more so you guys can have a better service.
And the bilingual.
And it's also bilingual. All these services are done in Spanish and in English. Our fourth service is what we call our virtual primary care, right? The technology's changed. No longer do you have to have a local doctor, but I want to qualify that. There's three definitions of healthcare. The first one is urgent care, right? Second one is chronic care. Most chronic care can be addressed through an urgent care approach. And the third one is acute care. Acute care are things like, cancer, things that are very serious, where it requires hands-on, a physical touch from your doctor. We don't do that, right? We are a great solution for urgent care and chronic care, right? So we provide what we call virtual primary care for up to a family of 5. Our sixth service is dental. We got dental from 300,000 members of the Aetna network. Aetna is our dental service provider, right? And then our seventh service is vision, right? So we partnered with Coast. Coast, is the power behind companies like Lens Crafters and the other major retailers across the country. They're the wholesale provider on the back end. So we've got great services. These are tier one. Tier two are our secondary offerings, right? We have like blood work, lab work. We have diabetic supplies. We have a pet pharmacy, pet urgent care. And then we have what we call new benefits pay, right? And under that, there are literally countless discounts you'll get for being part of the network, like, rental cars, hotels, amusement parks, a lot of the things you guys already have on your dashboard. So this is just another secondary ancillary space. And here's the great thing, guys. We've priced this so that we can create a brand. I had a mentor named Bill Farley years ago when I was young in the industry. I went to Chicago and I went up to his penthouse overlooking Lake Michigan. And he says, you know what? Guys like you can always get rich because you're going to outsell everybody. But the way you get wealthy is you need to create a brand. And so through SaveClub, you have the ability to create a brand. We're behind Charles. So as a result of that, You guys are inheriting a $2 billion powerhouse behind you. We're not going to be a rug pull company. We're not going to be flavor of the day. We're not going to be here today and gone tomorrow. We have a very distinct plan, right? So our goal is to onboard 100,000 members onto our platform over the next 36 months, and we're way ahead of the curve with all the activity that we have going on, including SaveClub being our partner. So Charles has priced this so that you guys can have great success. So there's two ways to take a product to market. One is product based. If you're good enough and tenacious enough, you can get people to buy your product. But these are the real numbers. In the direct marketing space, there's an 87% attrition rate after 4 months. That means every 100 distributors or customers that come into your environment, 87 of them are gone within 4 months. Why? Because they were given a hard close on a product. However, when you can go to the market and you're selling a need, then the pendulum shifts. We're running north of an 80% retention rate because this is a service that people need. And our target market is threefold. Number one, we're going after the US Hispanic Latino community market. Number two, any minority demographic. And number three, rural white America. Three channels that mainstream American health and wellness has overlooked. That is our target. So we had to price it to reflect that. So we've created a structure where we feel Charles will have the absolute best support. And I can tell you this, no other company that we're working with has the price structure that we've given to Charles because we believe in him. He's my little brother, and we want to help you guys create a brand, right? So if you're really looking to walk through this window of opportunity and to create some real wealth for yourselves, this might be the perfect time for you to take the SaveClub brand coast to coast. You got to remember, guys, each one of you is on your own journey. Each one of you is a different stage in life. Each one of you is going to pay a different price, right? But everything you'll ever need is here. So what I'd like to do is I want you to hear from my attorney and my partner, Kevin Grimes. He's arguably the number one MLM compliance attorney in the world, right? And he's represented most of the billion-dollar companies in direct marketing. Those of you who have been around the industry for a number of years, I'm quite sure you've heard his name. Kevin, welcome to the call. Just take like 1 or 2 minutes, Kevin, and tell them why you see such value in what we're doing with SaveClub.
Wow. You got 2 hours. I get 1 or 2 minutes. I see how it is.
I'm following Charles' order. He's the boss.
All right, Charles, how much time do I really have?
Take as long as you need, Kevin. It's our pleasure.
That's always a dangerous thing to tell a lawyer, but I'll try to be respectful. Well, thank you so much for allowing us the privilege to be here. Yep, I have the great and good fortune to be John's partner in all this. I've been in the industry for quite a few decades. John mentioned that I've worked with over 1,500 network marketing companies over the last 33 years. And it certainly put me in the proverbial catbird seat of the industry, having reviewed, looked at, analyzed, so many programs. I also do a lot of work on the product side, like I said, because of my FDA, FTC background. So it's been quite an interesting experience, and maybe at another time I can give you some historical perspective. I love the quote by George Santayana, who said, "Those who neglect history are doomed to repeat it." And the history of direct selling has so much to teach us. I mean, it's about a 160-year-old industry here in the United States. And I have, like a doctor, lawyers have lots of questions, kind of diagnostic questions that we ask our clients or potential clients. And the vast majority of my clients are network marketing companies. And their answers to those, to my questions, give me a great understanding as to where their head is, what their understanding is about, what makes ultimately, a business model that's going to be viable, that's going to be long-term, that's going to be legal. And my favorite question to ask is, hey, Mr. Entrepreneur, Miss Executive, whatever, what do you believe is the single most important factor in the ultimate viability, longevity, and legality of your direct selling program? And the answers are all over the map. and almost never do they get the right answer. And there are a lot of factors that are important, but the number one most important factor is this thing called value. And it's something that we don't talk about in this industry because, not to be Mr. Negative, but I am a lawyer. The direct selling industry has a significant issue with its value proposition. And, here's the thing. And again, one of the many lessons is, an opportunity is ultimately only as good as the value of what it brings to the market. Where there is no value, there is no real opportunity. There's no real business. On the other hand, where there's exceptional value, there's an exceptional opportunity. I like to give this hypothetical. Let's say we're gonna start a car business, and here are two options. Option number one, we try to sell Hyundais for the price of Mercedes, or number two, assuming we could do so and make a profit, we sell Mercedes for the price of Hyundais. In option number one, nobody's going to buy from us except, an uninformed goober. With option number two, people are going to come from all over the country, line up for miles, beat our doors down to buy from us. Why? Because the value of what we're offering is so high. And that's one of the reasons I'm so excited about, your offerings in the health arena. The Benevita program is just incredible. I don't have to convince anybody on this call that healthcare is just insane here in the United States. John and I have both traveled a lot. I've been to 57 countries so far, and it's just amazing, how inexpensive it can be. Even in developed countries like Germany, I've hosted a lot of foreign exchange students, and the father of one was an orthopedic surgeon, and he mentioned that orthopedic surgeons there in Germany, very advanced country, make about 1/10 of what they make here in the United States. Another really interesting factoid, again, that just paints the picture as to just how out of control things are here in the United States is, the United States has 4% of the world's population, yet 70% of the profits of the pharmaceutical companies worldwide come from the United States. And John mentioned the fact that a huge percentage of prescriptions are never filled because people just can't afford to get them filled. And so Benevita isn't the absolute cure all, be all of all things medical, but it has incredible potential to make an incredible difference. Like John alluded to, he said, 70% of all ER visits can be handled by urgent care. About 70% of all urgent care visits can handle by telemedicine. My family's made use of that before, and it's worked out really well, especially when you're traveling. The same is true about primary care. A lot of people just forego any type of medical care when we talk about primary care because it's just too expensive. And so, anyway, I could go on and on and on, but again, I want to be respectful of your time, and I know that everybody on this call would much rather hear from anybody other than me. So, thank you, Charles.
Yeah, Kevin, and really, thanks for sharing. And yeah, Kevin made probably the most important point so far. It's all about value. And when you've got overpriced products, overpriced services, overpriced healthcare, you've got to get a better solution, and people will be attracted to value. So with SaveClub, we're so focused on value that I went and looked at a dozen programs, and it was a no-brainer for me when JP showed me what he put together. I said, "Wow, this is so comprehensive. This is so much and more and more and more." And the value is just extreme. But these guys thought I was crazy when I was saying, "Well, I don't want to charge for it. I don't want to bill. I'm not going to mark it up all crazy." Because people pay their SaveClub membership so they can get access to things at the best possible value. So, I took that down. JP, can you talk a little bit about how much value you've got stacked in here and just like, what in the marketplace when people go to get these type of services, to have a primary care doctor, to have all the prescriptions paid for, to have the mental health. I mean, there's so much inside of this package, and we're putting it out there for $49.97. Just comment on that.
Yeah, so I'm all about value. I'm a numbers guy. As I mentioned, I was a Wall Street guy. So I'll tell you how Wall Street values this. So Wall Street, they raised $93 billion for telemedicine the last couple of years, and that number is going to continue to grow. Wall Street says that if I enroll 100,000 people right, they'll give me a valuation of about one between 750 million and $1 billion. So let's peel that back. Let's go with 750 million. So if you took that figure, you divided that by 100,000 members, that means Wall Street's saying that each member is worth about $7,500. That means that they are giving it valuations of a technology company and not a sales and marketing company. So the value that you're getting on the end line as a consumer is staggering. The retail cost of this product should be somewhere in the neighborhood of $180 to $300. And there's several companies that are jumping into the channel now, and that's where their price structures are at, right?
Sure.
And the reason for that, guys, is they're brokers, they're resellers, right? Because SaveClub partnered with Benavita, we're not a broker. We're the actual service provider. We own the contract. We are in partnership with New Benefits. You can look them up. They're an amazing company. So you're getting as much value as anything that you will see in the market space. So look, everyone has to ask themselves one question. For your efforts, whatever they're going to be in business, right? Whatever those efforts are, do you want part of the money or do you want all the money? If you're a capitalist like we are, then you want all the money, right? And this is an opportunity for you to catch the first quantum shift, the first disruption to the medical industry in probably 30 or 40 years, right? I have zero doubt that Charles will build $100 million company overnight and primarily on the backs of what we're doing right now.
Yeah, and guys, when I was putting together Save Club, and I'm saying, what are people spending money on? And you look at healthcare, and it's like one of the top reasons for bankruptcy. When you look at a family and they've got to provide primary care, medical, all these things, and they want actually good service, well, go direct. I mean, JP, we're going to share your video. We're going to put it on our YouTube group,
Sure.
and we're going to put it out there where you have an emergency, and what are you going to go sit in an emergency room for hours and pay all those bills and all those expenses, or are you going to use telemedicine? So this really is a quantum shift. That when I got injured, I had tore my ACL and meniscus back in February. I didn't want to go to an emergency room because it would have costed me thousands and thousands of dollars, and I was in a lot of pain. I didn't want to go sit in an emergency room. I just went home. But then what I had to do is I had to get an MRI. So I had to go find telemedicine. I had to go to the internet. I got to look up the bills, probably $150 just to do a phone consultation with a doctor so that he could write me a note so I could go and pay overpriced for my medical imaging. I wish I had the Save Club Health Benavita package so that it would have just been covered. I could have just called. I could have got service right away. I could have got a doctor referral. I could have got major discount on my MRI, and then everything following that, any medications or anything would have been covered. So this is a huge benefit here, and for $49.97, it covers the entire family. So you can get your whole family covered and have a primary care doctor for your whole family for this price. So the value is here. I feel so blessed to have this is an offering to our Save Club members at this discount. And just if you're using your Save Club membership for $20 a month, you get this package for $49.97. The savings in what you're getting this package for in comparison to anything else that's in the marketplace with this level of coverage, there's enough savings right there. And so it's all based on value. And I know that one of the reasons people will stay with the membership, stay with the program, is when there's value. And one thing that really got me excited about this industry 20 something years ago and has kept me in this industry is the residual income. And so when you've got a service that saves you money, that provides the real value, you'll have your customers stay. And so building a business here, doing the work once, bringing real value to people, and then getting paid over and over and over again. Because healthcare is one of those reoccurring bills that if you don't pay it, you might live in a world of regret. Like I said, medical debt is one of the top reasons for bankruptcy. Yeah, for financial catastrophe. So you guys, thank you so much for coming on. We've got some videos here that we're going to be posting to show you guys, just give you more depth into what's going on here. And then JP, this is our Wednesday night call. We cover our whole package. But honestly, we could run and build a big company just on this.
That's
just
right.
on being able to access this product at a low price, with your membership. There's enough need out there just in this market. But we've got so much more to offer here at SaveClub. And we launched this about, I don't know, a few weeks ago, but I couldn't give it the presentation and the breadth of all that happened behind the scenes to make this a product that we can offer. So Kevin, JP, Jess, thank you so much for coming on and sharing this. If you've got anything else to say, please do, or
Yes.
I'm gonna roll through the presentation.
Yeah, let me share. So, guys, this is what it looks like. It's a real company. When you enroll with SaveClub, right, you're going to get an insurance card that looks just like this, right? And it's actually a discount card, right? And so you can use this for all the vendors. And then secondary, you'll get a booklet like this at no extra cost to you guys. We cover all this expense. Yeah, there you go, right there. That has all the benefits that are in that's perfect right there.
Yeah.
Right. And we offer 24-hour a day, support, right? And so we're just here to help. I want Jess to say, just talk for like maybe 1 minute. She's not just my beautiful wife, she's also a co-founder and a co-CEO along with Kevin. And we assigned Jessica to SaveClub. So she's your account executive. Anything that you need related to our environment, she's here to help you. And Jessica's really great with technology, right? So just maybe say 1 minute and address the community.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jessica, and I am here to support you. So any needs that you might have, any technical difficulties, whatever it may be, I'm here to serve you. So you just can, I guess, how would they
They'll work through a ticket system.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm here for you guys, and we have your stuff. It's looking good.
Show them, yeah.
Any services that you might need, whether it's like my husband was saying, whether it's mental health, just farm.
Where are we doing?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get 1,000 prescriptions for free.
So guys, we actually have a whole library of videos. If Charles authorizes that, we will rebrand a lot of this technology into the SaveClub name. But basically, they're all short videos. We live in an era now where the velocity of information is so powerful. You literally have 1 to 3 minutes to capture people's attention because there's too many options out there. So we built all the tools, that they're 1 to 3 minute videos. So we sent 3 of them to Charles, right? So I think he's going to play those now. And then after that, Charles, I don't have anything else unless there's Q&A or anything you want us to do. We're just here to support you.
Yeah. Let me pull this live right here.
Hey, Charles, I had a couple of people ask me, maybe Jessica can answer. Is this a PPO?
No, it's not insurance. It's not.
That's what I thought. Okay,
right,
thank you, sir.
Right.
Okay, cool.
So what we are is we're a technology company, right? We connect you with the actual service providers. We're licensed in 47 states. We cannot offer these services in Washington, Vermont. They don't allow it. And we are in the final licensing protocols in the state of Utah. But we are a technology company. It's not PPO. It's not HMO.
Is it a 125 plan? Would you call it that?
No.
Is it a cafe one?
There's no governance respective of insurance language that covers us, right? So what we are a service provider that provides telemedicine access with licensed providers.
Okay, great. That clears up a couple questions I got. Thank you, sir.
Oh, you're welcome, brother.
So JP, I'm going to play this modern healthcare on the go.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
As humans, we are products of innovation. The first to walk this earth came to a quick realization that when the sun set and the moon rose, they were left cold and in the dark. They created fire. When humans realized that we can only run so fast, we mounted horses. When humans realized a horse can only go so fast, we created cars. And when humans realized cars can only go so fast, we took to the skies. Over the many years of our existence, innovations have come day after day, each one pushing the limit of our creativity. Gone are the days of innovation for the sake of need. Today, we innovate to our convenience. Goods can be delivered to our very doorstep in hours thanks to instant delivery. Cars have been so deeply innovated to the point where we don't need to drive them anymore, thanks to companies such as Tesla. We truly are living in the modern world, or so we thought. In the midst of this technological renaissance, it would appear our healthcare system has been left behind. Experts estimate that 70% of doctor visits and 40% of emergency room visits are completely unnecessary. Meeting with therapists or life coaches can be so out of reach and costly. EpicMD has taken it upon ourselves to innovate this tired system. Introducing a dollar-saving monthly service with exclusive benefits only offered by EpicMD. This includes 24/7 access to doctors and licensed mental health professionals, yearly blood work, and life coaches who are ready and trained to deliver a plan best suited to your needs. In a world where anything and everything is constantly being innovated, shouldn't your mental and physical health care be too?
So guys, yeah, we've got a whole arsenal of tools and materials to support this. And I know, many of you are undercovered with insurance, like myself, without a primary care doctor, without access to pharmaceuticals or mental health, whatever. This is where the program steps in. And again, this is just one more huge benefit that we have here with SaveClub. So over the next weeks, we're going to be rolling out direct sales pages, the landing pages to attract people who are looking for this type of service, and then just additional materials, including direct webinars like this. So obviously this recording is going to go up, and then we'll have this presentation just really nailed down so that in about 15 minutes you could share a video with somebody that will give them a complete rundown of how this works, why they'd like to incorporate it in their lives for themselves and their families. So everybody, let's thank Kevin, JP, and Jess for their help today in sharing the SaveClub Health Benevita package, and for all the tireless hours behind the scenes putting this together and literally putting together the top tier, the Rolls Royce of packages, and then providing it here at just the best possible value that we could. And we looked at what we wanted to do here, and I said, look, let's just undercut everybody. And I let them know, I said, guys, we're offering this less than everybody out there. There's gonna be other providers, other people that look at this, and they're gonna think, well, they're not offering all the good stuff. No, we have the best stuff at the best price, and it's totally accessible with your SaveClub membership. So we'll get down to the nitty-gritty on all of that. So with that, I'm going to pick up this presentation. We've got a lot of new people here that have not seen all that we've popped loose with SaveClub over this last month or so. So let me get back to sharing my screen. I'll pick up. Thanks again, guys.
Hey guys, have a great night. God bless,
Thank
and
you.
much prosperity and success, everything that you do.
So how we get the message out for SaveClub has taken a huge step, like a big revolution in what's going on here. Last week we launched a program that's just blowing minds. I mean, the amount of calls that I've been on, the organizations, the employers, the fundraisers, the people that are coming to the table and are just blown away at our Give 5, Get 5 promotion is staggering. So I know we've got something that gets people very excited.
What if you could make $5 over and over again, every single day? And all you had to do was give away a free $5. Sounds really good, right? And that's exactly what this is. We call it Give 5, Get 5. Here's how it works. You give away a free app. And this isn't just some random app. It's loaded with cashback offers from local restaurants, the top retail stores, electronics, health and beauty, auto, and more. Basically, places you already shop at, places you already eat at. So here's the deal. You hand someone this app, they get $5 free to use. And you get $5 every single time. Now let me ask you something. Who turns down free money? Nobody. How hard is it to give away a free app? It's not. So picture this. You give away 20 of these in a day. That's $100. 50 a day? That's $250. And here's the kicker. There's no cap, no limit. Every time you give away a free $5, you're stacking $5 for yourself. It helps people save money. It helps you make money. Everybody wins. So if you're ready to see how it works, click the link, grab the app, and start giving away free money today.
So this program is up and available right now for you guys. So for those of you that have the app, there's shared tools inside of the app. There's the app pages as well. And then up and coming, we've got this in, with the coding department right now to get this out. Here's a landing page that we'll have up. It's that video that you just watched, an opt-in form. So, and then we've got some Q&A down here to, people ask, how does this work? How are you able to give away $10 when someone downloads and uses the app? Because it's a little mind-blowing. You can do it over and over and over again by helping others save money, you make money. And when you give away the app and those people start getting the residual benefit from that by getting cash back, you get the cash back match. So these tools and these programs are here and they're heating up. Like it's just so exciting to watch these programs that we put into place catch hold and put money into everybody's pocket who chooses to get out and share.
Yeah, and Charles, then they love it and they upgrade and you get a fast start and then you get a generational check match and you might build a huge business together. So that's just an amazing door opener too, a profitable door opener.
Yeah, I mean already the mobile app was already the best prospecting tool that I've ever had. And now the prospecting tool is getting even better with this give 5 get 5 promotion, and then we're building all these other pieces here. I'm hoping on Friday that I'm going to show you guys the new tour. We've got a pre-customer tour to go along with our pre-enrollee tour, and both of them have gotten facelifts where we've put the videos and it's just becoming a more smooth process so that a prospect says maybe they're given a flyer or a card and they come in, they see the get 5 give 5 promotion, or maybe they want to get cash back, get the cash back app. Next thing you know, we're presenting how to get savings at over 58,000 retail stores and get the cash back there. Then they say, well, maybe saving money is great, but maybe earning money is good. And what happens is free members who get the app for free can share the app and earn $5. Now we've got an opportunity for people with no money out of pocket. They can start earning with SaveClub with the Get 5 Give 5 promotion. And what's happening is they're presented earning on the cashback match, and we let people know that, oh, you're leaving money on the table. You would be earning a cashback match from these people that you've given the app to. Sure, you've made your $5, but if you'd like to make residual income, take part in SaveClub as a member and an affiliate. So these marketing systems and tools are all coming together, and it's really easy for someone to get involved and make a $19.97 decision when the savings is so apparent. I mean, just with the health program, if they're in the marketplace and they don't have insurance for their family to cover your whole family for $49.97, that's available when you're a member at $19.97. And then all the other things people can save on, from their entertainment, shopping, travels, automotive, the residual bills, everything else that we have here at SaveClub. And we're really helping people save more, helping people earn more, and ultimately getting the lifestyle that they want. And again, all of this is possible because we have the best product out there. Our product is money. All these services people are already buying. In the United States here, we're the #1 consumer economy in the world. People spend money here. And guess what? When you're able to help them save money, it really is like the best product, out there, and it's savings at all these stores, all these locations, over 63,000 restaurants, plus 20,000 restaurants, over 20,000 restaurants on the app. Many of these restaurants overlap where you can double dip. It's about getting buy one, get one on food, cash back, everything from free appetizers, free sake, free wings, free Sundays, free pizzas, free soup. I mean, the just one of these deals right here can easily pay for your monthly membership. And when people are getting more value than what they're spending, they'll save with there. Now, if anybody's traveling, from the major sites, saving 25 to 50%, but if they're staying in vacation rentals, if they're doing family vacations, we've got now tours to exotic locations that are fully catered, fully done with a concierge. We've got vacation rentals at resorts where you're getting basically, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom condos with full kitchens at the most beautiful locations in the world. And we have a new upgrade as well, and this is fully commissionable. This is another way for you guys to make money. I keep layering in different things into the company so that as we bring value, first of all, this elite travel upgrade is $29 a month, or I'm sorry, $29 for the year. Other companies are out there selling deals that aren't even this good for hundreds of dollars a month. And not to mention, you got to pay hundreds of dollars to even get involved. And we're just beating everybody with real value. And I loved what Kevin said earlier, is that when the attorneys, when people look at a program, they go, is there value there? They take one look at SaveClub and they go, oh, there's so much value here. You're good. I mean, here's an example of value at one of those vacation stays that I was mentioning, where, if you go to Priceline, you go to Expedia, you go to hotels.com, it's over $14,000. With SaveClub, you're saving over $900 on this 1 week stay. I mean, how much more affordable and how much more realistic is it for you to go take vacations, go see the beautiful places around the world when you're saving this much money? It really puts, travel into your hands. And the same thing with luxury brands. If you're, saving big savings like on cologne, like this deal here, you can go to Sephora, it costs $110, or if you can get it through the SaveClub My Deals portal, you're saving over 66% on this item here. Now, I'm going to stop talking so fast because I'm really excited about what's happening right here with our Avoderm release. This is an exclusive deal where we've been able to set up a relationship here with this amazing line of products that are giving people amazing results when it comes to pain management. And we're doing it at 70% off. So you can access products like this roll-on right here, 2,000 milligrams nano CBD, loaded with top ingredients, blows away anything on the shelf. But with the 70% discount, you're able to get it at $12. Well, this is just a taste of what is coming for the exclusive deals portion of SaveClub. Behind me, I got a shelf full of stuff. I've been prospecting and working with the top doctors, the top brands, getting the most sought after ingredients, the most sought after nutritionals, checking it for validation. Remember, that's my background. Over 20 years in the nutritional products industry. Spent the last 8 years formulating and manufacturing products, and I'm cherry picking the best stuff and then breaking down these vendors, because I know what it costs to manufacture supplements. And I'll tell you, most supplements out there, I don't care if you're buying on Amazon, other places, you're getting ripped off because there's so much margin there going away. I don't know if you guys understand how much money Amazon takes when you're a vendor selling through there. I'm taking all those fees, all their marketing budget, and applying it to a discount for SaveClub members. So we're going to be able to access just incredible products from all around the world and be saving anywhere from 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70% on these. So no more overpriced products, guys. With your SaveClub membership, you're going to be able to save. And guess what? If you're even just buying one product at discounts like this, you're going to save far more than $20. And that's where, people know they find a skincare, they find a product that works for them, and they lock in. And And so when savings becomes easy and natural, like, you're saving $50 a month, you're saving on your health care, you're getting dining deals, you're getting travel deals, you're accessing the world's best products at extremely discounted prices because just our model is better. The way we deliver value is better. It's great. And then you're just getting automatic savings with the mobile app. You're linking your cards, you're able to just go about spending money, and you're getting cash back on your Visa, on your MasterCards, and you don't have to be linked up with a program. You don't have to have the Citibank card or that card. You could take those cards, put them into our program, and save on so many different services. Again, over 20,000 restaurants where the cash back is just automatic. Like this deal here where you're saving 20% from one part of SaveClub, then you get another 5% back with the automatic cash back with another part of SaveClub. The deals, we'll just keep stacking them and stacking them. We also got residual savings. We'll go in and negotiate your bills at all these different providers. Deals with the electricity companies where we're leveraging government rebates and smart meters and options, so that you can save residually. I am so excited about where we're at right now with SaveClub, and it truly is living up to be the hottest business of 2025. And for those of you that have been following along, you're seeing the evolution of where we're going with our mass marketing, with our fundraiser programs. I've been speaking with a lot of pros. I've got a lot of relationships of MLM pros, and when they break down our comp plan and they see what's going on here and they see how much we're paying out, they're just like, wow, what a lucrative comp plan. It has to be this way because you can participate in this business for less than $300 a year. Get everything that you need to run a business, get weekly commissions for $300 a year, not to mention all the done for you advertising, the Powerline marketing system, our matrix, and the matching bonuses, the global revenue pool. We've got the ultimate business here, and it's just getting better and better. Like every week, every month, we're adding on so much, and the type of leadership, the type of quality of people that are here, they're locking in, and now's the month to do that. At SaveClub, we pay out 7 different ways. We've got full presentations so you can see exactly how this compensation plan pays and what you can do. We also have a payment system where you can get paid in a virtual debit card, a physical debit card. You can get paid through cryptocurrency. You can get ACHs in 195 countries. I mean, we are set up to service the world. This is a new era of network marketing companies. We're working with major brands. We're bringing extreme value. We have a global seamless compensation plan paying out over 80%. And now we've got payment systems to take people who are unbanked and put them into a first world banking situation. There's been a lot of work here to compile the ultimate business opportunity, and there's a few ways that you can participate. You could be a free app user and just share the free app and make $5 every time. You give 5, you get 5. What a great deal. If you want to experience savings, a lot of our members save more than their whole year's worth of membership their first month just accessing the deals with SaveClub. But if you want to earn, there's 2 ways to be an affiliate with SaveClub. It's $60 annually, and that gets you all the tools, all the payment systems, get paid every single Friday with SaveClub, with your affiliate fee, and then it's $20 a month, and you access the full membership. Or if you decide to just pay your whole year in advance, it's $299.97, and that unlocks this business for the entire year. And that's it. There's no auto ship. There's nothing else to pay. And you've got a business working for you. You can build up your residual income and run a business for $299.97. And it all comes down to value. To have a full business system for this price, cover you for the whole year, it's there. And there's just so many things that we're doing here behind the scenes, redirecting advertising budgets, bringing in the biggest advertisers in the world, and putting additional funds into the compensation plan. It's because of what we've done here, the way that this money model on each of these programs works, it really is set up to be a huge opportunity. Now, because of our relationship with the top travel companies, because we've worked so hard to get 9 different travel portals here to give you the best deals on travel, we're linked in with some of the biggest travel providers in the world. And when you get started with SaveClub, we put a bonus. Either become a member at $19.97 a month or become an affiliate with SaveClub, and we're going to give you a 3-day, 2-night certificate to hotel stay good at over 40 different major cities across the United States. Again, just a free travel bonus hotel stay. I mean, just that alone it might just cover depending on where you're staying. So you really have no risk in getting started here with SaveClub. It's a we've got a 7-day risk-free trial. You can get started. If you don't like what you see, you can cancel with a single click, and you get to keep the enrollment bonus as our gift to you. But we're so confident what we got going on that you'll be saving money, that we've got an opportunity here that can rival any business opportunity globally, that you'll stay and learn from us, work with us, and build a career here with SaveClub. So guys, we're right here an hour. We took an extended amount of time to bring on our special guest today to share with you the product line of Benevita SaveClub Health membership. If you haven't got started, get back to the person that's with you here. Come back on Friday. We're gonna have more blockbuster announcements about what's going on in the world of SaveClub. And this is it. This is our month where the combination of things has coalesced, and we start reaching hypergrowth. So get your prospects, get them with the app, get them checking out what's going on, and bring them to the Friday night webinar. Because the timing, we're in the season for network marketing, we're in the season for home-based business, and soon enough we're going to be in the season for shopping, and there's no better place to get the deals than here at SaveClub. So thank you everybody for hanging out and seeing what's going on here. We will catch you on Friday, and special thanks to everybody that's been reaching in. We've been doing I've been doing a lot of one-on-ones, hearing from the amazing affiliates out there and all the different marketing programs and things that you've got going on. Some really phenomenal ideas about how to bring SaveClub to the masses. So thank you so much. Have a great night.